I'm gonna tell you the story. First thing you have to understand is time doesn't work the way you think it does. You can call me Oracle. I'm not talking to you. Welcome to the cult. So, I did a little bit on the Rosendra earlier today. And I had a little Cholita thing going on, and I expanded onto it with a fifth line, which I thought was pretty cool. Pashkama Karadula Garahasasik, Predata Prasa Prana, Kalita Ketu. Or Chalita Ketu. So, fifth, Angel of Death. Dragon's head with wings of an army. I think that's pretty baller. In a popping up and stomping kind of way. Then there's Briadata Earth. Prasma Prema. Back Foundation. So basically, like, it's... So, interesting thing about, like, dragons in Sanskrit. Like, specifically dragons. I haven't found a word for a whole dragon in Sanskrit. I found word for head. I found word for, like, you know, tail or claw. That's Ketu. But I haven't really found, like, word for, like, a whole dragon. And I think, and this is part of why I started doing the things I've been doing with it, it's because, like, you know, like, a lot of, Graha can mean a lot of things, like, besides, Dragon's Head, for example. It can also mean, like, planet. You know, like, up there. You can refer to Priyadata. So, basically, I put, like, Paraspa Prema, with, so it's like Graha, Graha Sahasik, Priyadata Paraspa Prema. So, Dragon's Head with, wings of an army, that is Earth. Paraspa Prema with whose back is a foundation, essentially. If you know, like, depending on how well you know Kabbalah, it's basically like its back is Yesod. And Chalita Ketu, and Song of Four Parts, because this is referencing specifically being like the physical plane, basically. And Chalita Ketu, Song of Four Parts, dragon. I chose in this case tail, because it can be tail or claw. I kind of think that's how, like, if you look at dragons as sort of like a metaphysical construct, that's how they would sort of like kind of exist. Sort of like if you think of like anything of over a certain power can be like a Graha, because like people can be referred to as Graha sometimes, like they just are. As far as I'm aware, actually, they actually are. Like, I don't know anyone that uses honorifics in Sanskrit, so like, I don't know where I got that idea from, but I definitely do. But then like Graha Varasa Prema, dragon with the back of the foundation. Okay, so it's a foundation dragon. That's how I like interpret it. And so like you're what most people would interpret as a dragon, some sort of serpentine thing, whether it's the winged Western variety or the ones that fly with the pearls in their forehead, like in Chinese and I believe Japanese, but I could be wrong. The flight pearls. That would be Graha Prasva Sarpa, for like back of a serpent or back of a snake. Which is like, you could view as like looking down on it, but like, no, I'm just like trying to be descriptive of what like the physicality of its literal actual back is, because like that's what I'm going on here. And then like, I don't know, Pashkeketu, because it's got like 4 claws and a tail. Unless it doesn't have Unless it's like, unless it's a Welsh dragon? There's some dragon. There's a very specific dragon that has like 2 claws. There's like, there's some that have wings. There's this like neat little chart that has like, and it's one I discovered that there's like a specific one that has like a 2 claw dragon. I think it might just like be like a half dragon or something. You know what's not? It's not a pseudo dragon. I want a pseudo dragon. People are like, I want to be a dragon rider. I want a tiny dragon that's this big and that just hangs out with me because it thinks I'm as adorable as it is. That's not too much to ask! Anyway, this is Article gonna sing myself out. Good evening, everyone, in the weave all throughout.